crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Bro, why I always gotta receive first, bro?
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start.
Bro, this nigga kicked out a whole goddamn neck pad, bro. Yeah, that did go.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's West. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys.
Nigga out here dropping linemen, bro.
That defense and get the first down.
You playing that type of game, bro? For real,
finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is
dropping D lineman, bro.
If you're a great 3rd down team,
bro.
it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls.
Go ahead, drop a D lineman,
If you're
bro.
a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely were able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the
That was the play right there, bro.
The rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Well, really, bro?
Not close.
He must be good.
Thrilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Nigga ain't dropping linemen, bro. Come on,
challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense on first down.
They run a lot of jet sweeps. Yep.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Can that bullshit?
For the first down, they'll spot it at the 37.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. The run to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
They'll go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up.
Really,
to
bro.
the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Come on, y'all. Let's get a stop right here.
After a pickup of 2, they'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Really, bro? And we predicted a run to the fucking end, bro.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the open.
He missed that bit.
And it's up and no good. They marched 79
He
yards
can't
on the
kick.
drive,
He can't kick.
and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Nope.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's West. He makes the connection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
Makes a connection. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat.
Oh, hey, I should have thrown
Can't
that dude.
find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just
I
came
should
up
have thrown
with a
that
huge
bit, bro.
play, and right away you go back to another pass.
Damn, I should have thrown that
Do a
bit.
better job protecting their quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
To the air, it's West. Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Damn, I should have threw that. Oh, what? I'm playing somebody.
Down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And
Bro, he blitzing every time, bro. Ah, bro. That nigga sending fucking everybody, bro.
You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
Biscuits.
They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, that 3
Bro,
ball.
he gonna blitz, bro. You gotta be ready, dog.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 13 over Arkansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the returner will be brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown.
Good defense.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Looking to throw, it's locked. Pressure coming.
Let's go.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Quaver.
Really, bro?
And he's not going to get there. The defense
He's going
stands
for it.
tall and makes the stop.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on...
Give me that.
Oh, now it's picked off.
Let's go.
Not much on that return.
Lock in.
I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll
Lock in, bro.
Tell you what, when you come out,
Lock the fuck in.
you know, in the shadow of your own
Bizzle,
zone, a lot
let's
of bad
fucking go.
things can happen. You want to gotta get a
Lock
few
the fuck
first
in,
downs,
bro.
get some space.
He gonna blitz your ass, bro. You know it's coming.
Pin them a little bit deep.
And they got
This is the exact
1, 2, 3, 4,
opposite of
5,
what
6
happened.
niggas in
Now
the
you
box,
set
bro.
them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really
Get off
bad
me.
offense.
Get off me.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal.
Come on, bro.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. The run up the middle, trying to find it.
Come on, y'all. Bro, ain't no way, bro.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be
so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard
blitzing, bro.
field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball.
Touchdown. Let's fucking go. Keep blitzing. I'm gonna eat that shit up, bro.
God damn. The big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen.
Vertical threat tight ends, man.
Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And the extra point is
blitz me every fucking time.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Lost one deep down the right side.
Pete.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw. It's Luck. It's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion.
That's on me.
At the 43.
That's totally on me.
That wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job.
He's loose. They just
Really
gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Here's the handoff.
Let's go.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd down, going up top.
Nothing. Nothing.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to
Smith. Oh my God.
Lions get enough for the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. Might as well give it to him again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Really, bro?
Lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Really, bro?
Touchdown, Penn State!
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Tight end.
After that latest answer tied things up.
Oh, yeah, tight end, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room.
Good night, baby.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense.
Watch the blitz, bro.
Sideline
God damn it.
Long touchdown drive.
Oh, that's on
They
him.
really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays. You get
Bro.
You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is
Nigga, I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, this is the definition of complimentary football because it's a
What the
two-pronged
fuck, bro?
drive. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity.
Get the first down.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Yeah, that nigga be great out here, bro.
Quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot
He gonna blitz, bro.
telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Watch the blitz, bro.
Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Don't throw away.
And he'll just get rid of that.
It's straight, bro.
Know the situation, know the game of football.
Damn right,
When I
know the
start to get
situation.
outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just
He's on
throw the
blitz,
ball
bro.
out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Give me the. Oh, my
Passes
God.
incomplete. Charge
You gotta
goes
get it.
by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed,
Oh,
especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That
Oh,
defender got to that
Jesus, bro.
receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
That shit was a kill caught that dude.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's West. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line at warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Bro.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
That's on me,
Didn't
bro.
have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop.
Fuck,
And
nigga.
now it's up to them.
I'm on
in a
that,
tie
bro.
game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this
Yeah, you gonna
golden
stop that
opportunity?
shit.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to
Oh,
get
my
the ball
God.
back to your offense?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Good stop.
Sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the
Going
half.
for what,
Maybe
man?
a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Oh,
Sends
yeah.
it downfield. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
He'll pull it down. Oh, it's a fumble.
It's
And
all
the
good.
defense got it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of
It's
the
all
half.
good.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes.
Good.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe.
And it's loose.
Thank you. Defense, bro. Come on.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss.
God damn it.
Nothing better than closing that gap and
Let's turn the fuck up.
right in that guy's chest.
I mean,
Great spot
turn
to
up.
start this drive for the offense. He'll start this drive 5.
Yes, sir.
They're setting up the
Get off me. Come on, bro.
Room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get it
tried
to
to sell it, brother.
Get
God,
him running full head of steam.
It was on my
On a
head.
safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Yeah, man, clearly.
To the air. It's West. It's complete on
Good
the
block.
line.
Get in there.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown.
He's too slow.
Longhorns. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown.
Biscuit.
But they got the points they
Let's
needed.
go.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense
Let's go.
is juiced. They're excited.
Let's go.
So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be
Let's go, Lilo.
And then when your offense takes it down the field, does something with it. This offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
We on that.
Drop behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And sometimes for the defense,
Yes, sir. That's what I wanted to make.
He's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together.
God dang it.
They make the stop.
Oh, bro. Third and long, bro.
Pick up that first down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back.
Oh, y'all. We had to. Oh, Jesus.
They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Really, y'all.
Inside the 45. And it is a choke play. A huge gain on that one before the defense.
Really, y'all.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. on the ground. It's Mahoney.
He can get it.
Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it.
I knew it was coming, bro.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end,
He can get there.
they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season.
And he takes it in.
Nah, that thing alone killed me, bro.
Nittany Lions.
And the offense continues to run the football.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, fam. You been locking in on the run, bro. You gotta make him pass, bro. You do not want to pass, bro.
Game in the third quarter. So an 82-yard drive there. And they close the deal, pushing their way
Gotta
into
lock
the
in,
end
bro.
zone. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
Bro.
They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Hit as he throws.
Who you think he's easy?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dropping back, it's Gray. Good.
Heck yeah.
Grab it off the deflection.
Let's go.
He'll get it out to the
I need to break it in now and then.
Bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
Able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers.
Bro, you gotta be able to catch that, bro.
Not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good catch.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm flow. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
To the air, it's West.
Ooh.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you
I
expect
did not need to throw that ball.
to make those plays.
Oh, boy.
backfield.
I ain't gonna throw
Just gotta
that
make sure
bit,
he
bro.
concentrates and
For
see
real,
that
for real.
ball come in.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Oh boy, I need to throw that bit, bro.
Defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're working that left side.
Let's go.
Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas.
Great play calling.
Grab and go for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Come on, y'all. I just need one stop, bro. Give me up 10, bro. Give me up. Let me get in a field goal range, bro.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the running back.
Come on, y'all.
Across the 25.
Come on, bro.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Bro.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas 27, Penn State 20.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll ride the hot hand.
Shit. Come on, y'all.
One-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Defense.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough.
Come on, y'all. Say a little closer.
Down conversion, moving the chains easily. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it.
Bro, you
4th down, no.
know what's coming, bro.
I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
They'll run it. They
Thank
bring him
you.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls, Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know
he caught it.
Good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
The run from the shotgun. Smashes through. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job
Need to stop, bro.
Defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Lost the
After
FIFA.
getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. On the option.
Great defense.
Down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Yes!
And he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Dropping back, it's Luck.
Bro, hell. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. You want these things catch the fucking reps, bro.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a
crossing routes, bro. You know they coming. You know they coming, bro. You know the fuck crossing route coming, bro. He's not going deep, bro. Let it go. Bro. Not the first one, bro. Right.
At the 25-yard line.
Can't call that, cause he's lit like fuck.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. Still running at the 40. He's off to the races. And what a huge play for this offense after that.
You about to run the hell out of this bit now, bro.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people.
I'm so glad I ain't RPO that dude.
That time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done there.
The ball is in your court, brother. That's all.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Make him use the time out, bro. Make him use the time out.
This offense has a second down play. Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's West. Throws to the wideout.
Yes, sir. Burn timeout. Burn them timeouts, cuz. Burn them timeout.
Great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against
Burn them
timeout.
timeout.
Towards the football, makes the catch and gets
Burn
the
them
first down.
timeout. Burn them timeout. Burn them timeout. I'm about to 2 o'clock. Hey, hey, I'm about to 2 o'clock. I'm about to 2 o'clock. Oh, where are we living? The baby gotta do what a baby gotta do, baby.
Run in the red zone. It's
Get down.
It's all tied up.
Yeah.
This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer
You want
and
me to
closer
go.
to the goal line.
But
Let's
no,
release the clock
sir-risky.
and put ourselves into position to win.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Biscuit.
Kick is good.
All right,
the
y'all.
offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead.
He don't got no timeouts, y'all.
Field goal, they're set to kick
That's all I want
away.
to do is make them burn them home.
He's going to bring it out from deep.
Let's go.
Rolling the dice
Let's
to
go.
bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays.
Move him back, Jack.
Balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that...
He unleashes a long one.
Bro,
He's
no!
put it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown.
Bro,
Nittany
how?
Lions. And
How?
in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the
How,
first
bro?
making plays, and a nice job being on the
How?
same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He
How?
caught it in stride, gets into the end zone.
How did a nigga
Nice
get
pitch
this
and catch.
open, bro?
Nice chemistry by the QB and wide
How, bro?
The extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff
How did he get his
unit has to
open, bro?
stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Bro, how did he get that
Disciplined
cut?
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh boy, only in college football, fam. Only in college football, bro. Only in college football, some stupid shit happen like that.
And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarter,
He's going to let it go.
Oh my God, bro, this shit fucking heartbreaking, bro.
Trying to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Bro, oh my God, dog.
What a great play.
Oh my God, this shit's so fake. Oh my God, bro.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. So you think they should
bro.
run up the
I gave this
score like
fucking
this?
game away, bro.
An old story of one coach
Oh my
telling
God,
the other
bro.
one,
This
I always told
shit
one team,
whack,
man,
bro.
it's your job to stop me.
I should just scored the fucking touchdown, bro.
That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that.
Oh, damn, bro.
Later on, a lot of times when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor. Don't make him forget that.
Oh my God, bro. This shit got me fucking heated, bro.
Comes the Texas offense.
No, only in fucking college football, bro.
But have we nothing if we
God
don't have
damn.
hope, David?
Amen. I mean,
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
and the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to.
No, this is the most fluky shit ever, bro.
Shot on that last play, so nice
Like, dog.
They come to the line facing
Heated,
3rd
bro.
and long from the 25. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down after the
Bro,
second
my
time
fucking
has
God,
expired
bro.
here in the 4th. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting
Oh my
to find
fucking
ways
God,
to win
bro.
games, and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard.